Hogwarts Legacy 2 is shaping up to be an absolutely massive game, and there's growing evidence that it could completely eclipse its predecessor. Today, let's go over everything we know so far about Hogwarts Legacy 2 and explore the new features we might expect as the game continues development. Recent Warner's Brother job listings have revealed some very interesting details about what Avalanche's software is building behind the scenes. According to those listings, the sequel is being developed in Unreal Engine 5, giving the developers access to cutting-edge technology including virtualized geometry, Lumen global illumination, and advanced features from Unreal Engine 5.5.6 and future updates. Combined with Maya for animation work, this would be a huge technical leap compared to the first Hogwarts Legacy, which was built on Unreal Engine 4. If these details end up being accurate, the visual jump could be enormous. We're talking about richer environments, more detailed character models, improved lighting, and a world that feels more alive than ever before. But visuals aren't the only thing getting upgraded. The job listings specifically mention animation work involving both human and animal anatomy, which strongly suggests that new magical creatures could play a much bigger role in the sequel. The wizarding world may become far more populated, dynamic, and interactive than what we experienced in the original game. Another interesting detail is that the listings describe the project as an open-world RPG, single-player experience with post-launch content, and an additional content service structure. That wording suggests Warner's Brother may be planning to support the game long after release through expansions, seasonal content, or major ongoing updates. That alone would be a huge change compared to the original Hogwarts Legacy. Most importantly, development doesn't appear to have slowed down during the company's ongoing business transitions. Even with potential corporate changes happening behind the scenes, Avalanche Software appears to still be actively building what could become one of the biggest game releases of the next console generation. Now let's talk about one of the biggest missing features from the first game, Quidditch. This was easily one of the biggest disappointments for many fans of the original Hogwarts Legacy. Flying around Hogwarts was incredible, but not being able to fully participate in Quidditch felt like something important was missing. Warner's Brother attempted to address that with Harry Potter, Quidditch Champions, which launched as a standalone title in 2024. But here's where things get interesting. Quidditch Champions doesn't appear to be receiving major long-term post-launch support. The game launched and largely stood on its own, which could suggest that Warner's Brother never intended it to become a permanent platform. Because of that, it feels increasingly likely that Quidditch could return as a fully integrated feature inside Hogwarts Legacy 2. And if that happens, it could become one of the game's biggest selling points. With the original Hogwarts Legacy generating over $100 billion in revenue, the development team now has significantly more resources to implement features that may not have been possible the first time around. Imagine full Quidditch seasons, team progression, tournaments, rival schools, and complete stadium experiences integrated directly into the open world. That alone could become a massive marketing centerpiece when Warner's Brother finally reveals Hogwarts Legacy 2. There's also more happening inside the Hogwarts Legacy universe. Warner's Brother Games CEO David had previously teased additional projects connected to the franchise, and several insiders had reported that a sequel was already in development before official confirmation started surfacing. Narratively, the structure makes a lot of sense. The first game placed your character in their 5th year at Hogwarts. Naturally, Hogwarts Legacy 2 could move into your 6th year, with a possible 3rd game concluding the story during your 7th year. That structure opens up huge opportunities for character growth. Your relationships could evolve across multiple games. Your choices could carry forward. Ancient magic could continue becoming more important to the overall story. Imagine importing your save file, keeping your custom wizard, and watching that character grow throughout an entire trilogy. That kind of continuity would feel similar to what fans loved in long-form RPG franchises and would mirror the progression that made the original Harry Potter journey so memorable. But perhaps the biggest question is this: how does Hogwarts Legacy 2 actually expand the wizarding world? The answer is probably scale. While the first game surprised players with the amount of explorable land surrounding Hogwarts, the sequel could go much further. Industry speculation and development clues point toward entirely new locations beyond the castle itself. Platform 9E and the Hogwarts Express could finally become fully explorable. Instead of a simple cutscene, players may actually board the train, walk through compartments, interact with students, and experience the journey to Hogwarts. Then there's Diagon Alley. Imagine entering the magical shopping district filled with wand shops, bookstores, magical items, hidden secrets, and perhaps even darker areas connected to Nocturne Alley. And speaking of darker places, there's another location fans have wanted for years: the Ministry of Magic. This could become one of the most ambitious environments in the entire game. That picture exploring the bureaucratic heart of the wizarding government, uncovering political conspiracies, entering the Department of Mysteries, and seeing how the wizarding world actually operates beyond school life. If Avalanche truly wants Hogwarts Legacy 2 to eclipse the original, expanding beyond Hogwarts itself might be exactly how they do it. Right now, development is still ongoing and none of these features are officially confirmed yet, but if even half of these ideas become reality, Hogwarts Legacy 2 may not just be bigger than the original. It could redefine what a Harry Potter RPG looks like, and honestly, that's what makes this game so exciting to watch. Another thing I really want to see improved is the RPG side of the game. The first game had good combat and cool spells, but it could still be deeper. In Hogwarts Legacy 2, they could improve spell combos and combat variety, enemy AI and boss fights, a better skill tree with more meaningful choices, more unique gear and customization, better house differences that actually matter, because right now, choosing your house is cool, but it doesn't change the game that much. Imagine if your house actually affected the story, missions, companions, and even how certain characters treat you. That would add so much replay value. Also, I want more school life elements, like actual schedules, more classes, more student interactions, and more reasons to stay inside Hogwarts instead of always running outside. If they combine strong RPG systems with immersive Hogwarts student life, this game could be on another level. Now let's talk about the release window. Right now, development is still happening at Avalanche Software, and there's no official release date yet. But realistically, based on how long big open world RPGs take to make, the release window is probably late 2027 or early 2028. That might sound far away, but if they're building a bigger world, adding multiplayer, improving the story, and upgrading gameplay systems, then yeah, it's going to take time. And honestly, I'd rather wait longer and get a polished, complete game than get a rushed sequel that feels unfinished. Because Hogwarts Legacy 2 has the potential to be something special. It could be the game that finally makes you feel like you're truly living in the wizarding world. So overall, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is shaping up to be massive. If multiplayer happens, that alone could change everything. If the open world expands the way we're hoping, it could be legendary. And if the story stays focused on your character while still connecting to the Harry Potter universe in a smart way, then Avalanche could create something unforgettable. This could easily become one of the biggest games of its year. But now I want to know what you think. Do you want multiplayer in Hogwarts Legacy 2? Do you want the story to connect to Harry Potter, or should it stay completely original? And what's the #1 feature you want to see in the sequel? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.